We've got lots of quarters. 2 bags of quarters. A bag equals 2 boxes. 4 boxes. 2 bags. Lots of quarters to go through. We are back. It's Silver in the Big Sky. It's our first video with our new setup. Look at this. You can actually see the big sky. That's it. We're looking for silver. We've got a lot of quarters to look through. Hopefully there's some silver. You know, the bags can get nutty. We can get a collection dump. Whatever gets dumped at the bank gets into that bag, comes onto this table. We're gonna start going through it. We're looking for W's, anything else fun to find, and of course, silver. We'll bring you back if and when we have a first find. We are back. Maybe a half of a box or so a quarter of the bag. Look down to my pile. This is what I had already gone through in the little pile. I don't know if you could see the angle on that thing. I saw it.
It's a proof.
Yeah. I was like, that sure looks like a proof right there. We don't find a whole lot of them. Look at that. Nice. San Francisco mint. Look at the proof. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see it there. Real nice. Hawaii. My mom will like that find. She lives in Hawaii. Nice. Well, we're on the board. We've got to find. We'll be back. We are back. Not too much later. We got to go across the board for this find. It was her last coin in her little handful.
I was just complaining how I couldn't find anything. And here's a proof, a S.
Yeah, so we see the S mint. It doesn't look very proofy, but if you flip it over, we've got the New Hampshire 2000. I had to look it up because you've got the business class S's, or the not intended for circulation S's that are non-proof. Well, they didn't start back then. So this has to be a proof. It's just a little...
it's a bit worn.
Little circulated, but we'll take it. Second proof already. Let's see what else we can find. We're back. Never good when you're back with an empty bag. Yeah, we went on quite a stretch there. Quarters can be like that. We did add a little foreign find. Republica de Panama 2017. Always cool to see. We haven't been finding very much foreign lately. And along the way, we found 2 little die chips. Didn't bring in for them because they weren't. But this is at the bottom of the San Antonio Missions 2019. We have a bunch of these that have usually on the left side of the cross. Maybe every now and then somewhere else. But man, 2 of these exact same die chip that in the same spot. Matter of fact, I'll just slide in the other one. Boom. Looks like the same coin. Well, that's quarters. We've got another bag sitting here, so off of this one, onto the next bag. We had those 2 proofs. We don't find very many proofs. Kind of crazy. We find everything else way more common. If you're going to get everything or fill the board, you have to have a proof. That's usually the last thing that we don't have. We've got 2. Can we get the other items? On to bag 2. We'll be back. We are back quickly into bag 2. We've got a little something here from the edge, but looking at that rim, I don't think that's silver. It was flashy. Looks like silver, but I don't think it is. Dang it. We just got a Denver, Tennessee. It's dipped or coated in something. Dang it. See that edge? You see that color in the middle of a roll. You get excited, but... I guess we can chalk it up to a miscellaneous find. Somebody dipped that in something, but... Hey, we'll keep searching. Same handful. Literally just a few coins later. See if I can get a good... shot of that here. Look at that. We got a West Point popping out. See the privy mark on this side? That means it's going to be a 2020. We are missing just one of the W's, and it's a 20. So we're looking for that tall grass prairie. What's it gonna be? Hey, you're always gonna be happy when you get a W. You got the Marsh Billings Rockefeller 2020. Nice. Slightly circulated condition. We've got a W. We're finally getting some finds. Sweet. We'll be back if we have another find. We are back just a little bit further, not even a quarter way through this bag, maybe right at that. We've got a small find here, but it's a not intended for circulation San Francisco mint quarter, non-proof. I had actually found it. I had it on this side first. And so anytime you've got a 19 or a 20 up here, you're hoping to flip it and see a W. Yeah, we've got a 19 River of No Return, San Francisco. Again, a non-proof, but still a cool find. We'd like to pull these out. Anything. Awesome. Hopefully, we will be back. We are back. Still trucking along here. We've got a little bit left. We've got another find here. I just went to pick up my last little handful and noticed something a little shiny, a little silvery. Look at that. 1964. 1964 and before is a 90% silver coin. That's what we're after right there. Look at that Denver mint mark on the reverse. Nice looking coin. Dang, we've got silver in the hunt. Heck yeah. We got a little bit left. Hopefully we got something else in here. Maybe some more silver. We need another W. All right. Hopefully we will be back. We are back, and not a good sign there. Anytime there's an empty bag, that means that was all the finds, but it was still a good hunt. We had 4 finds that box, or 3 rather. So there's our updated bag finds for the year. We did 2 bags, so we went up. We kind of brought down our W average, brought up our silver average, brought down the not intended for circulation San Francisco average, but brought up our proof average. So we had the so the main finds, we had that interesting miscellaneous find there that was silver coated or platinum coated, something like that. Looked like a silver from the edge. Probably throw that back into circulation. Had the 1-4 that 2017 to Panama Balboa. And then into the better finds, we had that one San Francisco mint, non-proof, not intended for circulation. See if that can, there we go. That was a River of No Return. It was 2019. And then we had the one West Point quarter. Those are always good finds. We were really hoping we'd get a second one there. And that was a Marsh Billings Rockefeller. And then the 2 proofs. You can see them shining there. I think we had a Hawaii. Yep, the Hawaii 2008. And the New Hampshire 2000. And of course, the big find. Anytime you can find some silver in circulation. 1964, 90% silver quarter, Denver mint mark. Beautiful. We had a few errors, nothing major in this hunt. We ended up finding 3 of these. So you see the little die chip there and the feather or cap or whatever that is on that quarter. 3 almost exactly the same. And then we had shown in the first video, or in the first bag, we had found 2 of these, same exact spot on the San Antonio missions, a 3rd die chip. So Yeah, pulled a few errors out, pulled a few keepers. Was a good hunt. On to the next one, right? Quarters can be that way. Quarters can be tough. But, yeah, we had fun. We'll see you on the next one.